Good evening, guys. Welcome back to JJ's Corner. I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday covering some of the matches, but I wanted to do a special video covering the Germany Curacao match, and I'm gonna come at it from a different angle. So as you can see, I'm actually wearing my Reggae Boyz jersey, and I'm coming at it from the angle of a small nation making it to the World Cup and what it means, right? So first of all, Germany won 7-1, and they completely outclassed Curacao in every way. Nobody expected a different result. Uh, Germany has the Germany has the better players, and they combine well. Sane, and Mecha, Wirtz, Musiala getting his goal, Nathaniel Brown, good shout out there, as well as Dennis Undav when he came on, a goal and 2 assists. So Germany outclassed them in every way, and the expected result. But what I want to focus on is the goal that Curacao scored and the reaction from the crowd. So in the 36-minute, Comenencia, hopefully I pronounced his name correctly, scored the first goal for Curacao ever in a World Cup game. This is their first time, first match, and they scored against Germany, one of the best teams in world football, one of the teams to have won the World Cup multiple times. And the reaction from the crowd said everything. Even when they were going 4-1 down, 5-1 down, 6-1 down, even when they were being battered by Germany, they were still celebrating because it was a historic moment for them to just be participating at the World Cup and winning at the World Cup. So the angle I want to look at it from is again, what it means to be at the World Cup. Now, you will have some fans who, they'll say, well, the expanded World Cup allowing 48 teams you know, uh, is too much. You're gonna have teams that unfortunately will be beaten, 7-1, right? And they will tell you that these games do not matter, but I disagree completely because we saw the reaction from the crowd. Curacao has a population of about 156 to 158,000 people. That goal is something that they will remember forever. They will remember that moment, and maybe they don't go on to score another goal in this World Cup. I don't know that. I hope they do. But again, they will remember that, hey, in our first World Cup appearance, we scored against Germany. And the reason I'm wearing this my Reggae Boyz jersey is this was part of the reason why I wanted my country, Jamaica, to reach the World Cup. Right? This is what it means. I knew that if Reggae Boyz went to the World Cup, we'd get in Jamaican terms, we get back up, we get absolutely hammered. There's no chance that Jamaica would do anything at the World Cup. But it's what it means to an island nation, a small island nation, to be there to represent your country, right? To be viewed by billions of people around the world, the most viewed sport in the world, what it means to just be there and to do your best, right? And for Jamaica to not be there when our path was so clear, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm sure it leaves a bad taste in the mouths of many Jamaican people. Um, Especially since our qualifiers were so easy. As a matter of fact, we lost to Curacao um, to qualify. I don't think we lost the game. Well, I don't remember exactly, but the point is Curacao qualified and we didn't, right? All we had to do was win our group. Now, on the balance of things, Curacao definitely deserved to be at the World Cup because they were the better team in CONCACAF, and clearly, even when they were being, um, even when they were being, beaten, they still represented their country well. They still played the ball well. They still played with purpose, and that is something that has been missing from our team, from the Reggae Boyz. We don't play with any purpose. We don't play with any identifiable tactic. We don't play with any identifiable markers of a team that you know we just don't play with purpose. But it is really sad that Jamaica, in our back, basically this is our backyard. We're in the Caribbean. Everything was set for Jamaica to be at this World Cup, and it would have been a credit to us. It would have been a huge boon to the economy. It would have been a huge boon to because Jamaica is already well visualized in the world. But just imagine if we were at the World Cup. Imagine if we had scored a goal against Germany. I doubt it would have happened because we're not very proficient in terms in front of goal. But the possibility is there. It's the World Cup. It's the stage in which you can dream, and it basically became a nightmare even before we went to sleep. You understand what I mean? Like we didn't even get a chance to be at the World Cup. It was so bad. And it's just a really missed opportunity for Jamaica, and it irks me because it is we could have been there, we could have been at that World Cup. But listen, again, credit to Curacao, credit to them. They had heart, they showed fight, despite being beaten, pummeled, devastated. They showed heart against a superpower in Germany, and that is something that I take from this game. Curacao showed heart, and big up to the Curacao people. Um, Look, you did well. You may have lost everyone, and you will have people who will ridicule you online, but you did well. Believe you me, you did well. And hold your head high. Don't look at the 7-1 and be like, oh my God, 7-1. Brazil got 7. Against the same Germany. So they did well, man, and kudos to them, and kudos to Germany. Obviously, you have to praise Germany as well. They were proficient, they were very good on the ball, but I just want to focus on what it means for these island nations, man, these small countries making it to the World Cup and making a mark. It's good to see this is what the World Cup is all about, and long may it continue. So I have a few more videos that I'm about to do and upload. I want to talk about um the Brazil Morocco match from yesterday. Netherlands Japan just finished 2-2. That was another stellar game. But I want to talk specifically about Brazil and Morocco. So that video might come out a little bit later. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in.